Rajan says, hello Mehran, I hope you remember me from last talk. Not quite, but Rajan is familiar name. Yes, I remember I responded to some question. I'm moving back to the city I was in when I had a breakup. Any advice on keeping a positive mindset in the future? 27 male, India. Yes, focus on building a life. Part of your focus naturally as a heterosexual male would be, of course, on women, if not all of it. But try to regulate that and understand that that interest is there, but that interest will flourish if you build a good base in your life. And that means you got to focus on your job, focus on career, focus on making money, focus on doing things that you love doing, focus on being good at what you do, focus on being a happy person by the things that are happening in your life that are positive, like you have a job, like you're building a life, like you have goals, like you have aspirations. Get up in the morning with plans of what you want to do and try to focus on how to shape your life rather than only being happy or sad because you have met some girl or you haven't. Let yourself build an empire, meaning a mansion, meaning a platform, meaning a secured place in the way of your life discipline, and then entertain the romance, and you have something to offer, and you don't have to worry about she leaving you because you haven't made anything out of yourself. You don't have any money, you don't have anything to offer, you don't have a disciplined life. Focus on those and be happy every day that you have an opportunity to make those things or take steps towards achieving those goals. And then while you're doing that, you will meet someone. And then when you meet that someone will appreciate the fact that you have made something out of yourself and your life, and then you guys can focus on getting to know each other rather than you worry about, oh, she's nice, I like her, but I don't have much. I don't know if she's going to leave me or stay with me because I don't know if parents would agree with me. Listen, if you have made something out of yourself, I don't care if you're the same caste or not, they're going to accept you because they're going to see you as someone who can provide and viable and focused and serious, and you have good manners and good, personality. What's there not to like? Most these caste agreements are not agreement by the parents of the girl or parents of... It's all about the fact that they don't have enough money. I assure you. If the castes are not really fitting, but you're a good person, honest person, and you have built a business, you have good money, hey, they want good for their daughter, right? So they naturally would accept. Who cares about the caste then? They care about your character, personality, ability to provide. That's what it's all about. The rest of it is just stories. Anyhow, I hope that's something for you to ponder on. Mark says, I am moving for a much better job, and I have made tremendous progress with myself after breaking contact. And Mark says, by the way, my ex lives in the same city, and there are high chances that I run into her again. Doesn't matter who you run into. You also run into a million other people in the same city. What does that mean? Another person. You run into many people. What does that mean? But what happens when you run into your ex is not that you're running into another person, because you run into lots of people during the day and you don't care, you handle it perfectly. But with her is that you run into your memory. Otherwise, if you just run into her as she is now, you see her as she is now, you'll treat her as someone that you're not interested, because why would you be interested in somebody that you found out that she behaves that way, or she doesn't want you, or she doesn't like you, or whatever it is that is, between you guys didn't work out. You would see her as that now, and you say she doesn't qualify. So you will treat her like any other person that you don't know or you don't approve of. Well, when you see her with the eye of the past. You see her as a memory. And you think of her, what you see, the avatar that you see, is that person that you used to have a relationship with. That's what the problem is. But she's not. She's not the same person. Why? Because if she was the same person, she would still be with you. The fact that she's not, that means she's not that same person. So don't look at her with the same eye as you used to look at her when it was in the past and you guys were lovey-doveys. Make sure when you see her, understand that she's not that person. Don't be, interact with her the same as if she was. Then you'll find you don't give a damn who you run into. It's another person like anybody else you run into. So big deal.